it's throwing. Very good block from Dominic Angel this time. They're down. Nasaka Brenda goes wide. Coming off the Kenyan player. Kategwang with the first touch. Controlled by a chain. Immaculate tries to go for the shot and might took a deflection to send the ball into the Tin Cranes corner. Just going a few corners into the Tin Cranes back. Chain Immaculate. Trying to look up for something into today's game. Looking for her second goal in this FIFA Under-17 World Cup will be held in Morocco. From Vicky Acheronimo. Trying to sort out a few things in terms of how you're going to try to get these corners. Might be that's couple into the Kenya's goal area. The Tin Cranes throw. Really second school blocked out there. By the three Kenyan players. It's a good block by Kategwang. Giovanna Kategwang with the player down. Good defensive work coming in. Kategwang finding his way. Trying to go for the cross. Iviatieno. Tin Cranes throw. Irango just in front of the Kenyan player. In for a goal kick at the time is only 3 minutes. They are trying to get the first half sorted and Kenya pushing hard for a leveler before the halftime call. Namaseruka or dropping right behind that was Katenje. Right here, not giving time to the Kenyan winger again. Cheno Bavalin, likes of Pavlin Sulivia Namisi. Arachi. Akategwang holding back, that is Arachi. Again, hoping for the best and hoping for the payback time against these junior starlets, depending on how they are held, depending on how the previous two encounters were held into these same competitions. But I've got a few lessons learned and a few lessons we'll be trying to get them sorted into these two legs. And it stretches Namasaruka, makes it turn. Lydia goes down, referee in the pockets of the yellow card shown to the Kenyan player. The challenge for the actually push coming in from that was the Kenyan number 9, Brenda Cheng, the first player to be booked into this game today. So the final minute of the stoppages. Arachi looks for the second ball. Namaseruka, Lydia. Navi de Shadia looking back to Brennan Asaka. It's a long ball. Intercepting and coming in is Dominic. Yellow card to Acheng Brenda. Confirmed by the graphics end. Kenya trying to go for the attack. Blind ball given up by the number 7. P. Elizabeth, and Uganda trying to go for the good space and coming in from the right wing as well. Acheng. There's poor control from Acheng much late. They failing to hold that play, failing to keep the ball alive in the playing premises. Final rain morning into added time here. And referee says it's the end of the first half right here at the FUFA Stadium, Kadiva in Mengo, Uganda. Kampala hosting the first leg of the FIFA Under-17 Women's World African Cup, but again African qualifiers. Uganda hosting the first leg of the second round. Winner will be taking on that is South Africa or Tanzania in the next round. But of course, into this one, you're going to take the lead. Well, coming in from their winger, that is the number 8, that is Shadia Navide, into the looking at of the game to give that good follow-up. And of course, Uganda right there to get the matter settled as of course teams take a break. We'll be coming back the second half. Half-time call from the Kadiva Stadium. Uganda 1, Kenya 0.
The High Commissioner of Kenya to Uganda, Honorable Ababu Namamba. And the Vice President of the Football Kenya Federation, President McDonald Mariga.
Match Day Live.
The cross from Machai comes in. Mayanja is the target from close range. Ivan Ahimbisiwe.
Kuna swung in low. Oh, Chaza, yes! In trouble brewing now. Abdul Karim Watambala looking for another call to his name. And yes, he gates!
Must watch on FUFA TV. Must watch The Podium every Monday, 10 p.m. live on FUFA TV, the home of Ugandan sport. Starting with 100,000 shillings, you begin building real financial strength, because wealth doesn't just happen, you build it. And the ones who start early end up ahead. Every deposit, every month, every little increase. This is how your money grows into wealth. Put your money to work with the experts at SBG Securities. Partner with us today on your investment journey.
SBG Securities. Keep growing for you, for them, forever.
Cooking oil like no other makes your meal so sweet and scrumptious. Hey, the taste of Uganda. Yeah, the taste of Uganda. Fortune family, the taste of Uganda.
Maria, I'm going to make the mandazi you like today. This is my wife Maria's recipe.
Maria, we've got the loan. We've got the loan.
But tell me, what's the secret to your success?
Maria is my inspiration. Everything that I do is to make Maria proud.
Match Day Live.
It is all smiles here at the Fufu Stadium, Kadiba, and of course it is halftime. Uganda is in the lead, and the only difference of this particular game has been Shadia Nabide, who scored that goal for Uganda right there after a beautiful build-up, and of course connection by Immaculate Achen to see that Uganda takes the lead by halftime. It is the FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup qualifier match, and this is the return leg. As we come back, of course, I still have familiar faces with me, Coach Shafiq Mutebi and Coach Majida Nantanda right here. Two brains that are experienced in women's football. As we're heading into the first half, each one of them had a prediction, and so I think Coach Majida, yours did not go as you planned things to be, but seems that Coach Shafiq had the upper hand as he predicted his first half result. But on that note of your prediction, what do you make of the entire first half, how Uganda has displayed itself on the pitch? Would you say that Uganda has now gotten the balance between that discipline in attacking and, of course, defense at the same time?
Of course, I would say that they have balanced the two, because we have managed to score and at the same time keeping a clean sheet in the first 45 minutes. The urgency was there in the first 10-20 minutes, but after the 20 minutes, after having that goal, we seem to be lost on the pitch. We are not attacking, at the same time we are not defending so well, because we are leaving lapses in the defense, and when we get to the final third, you see that the numbers are minimal. You see the left back, the right back are not coming up front. You see Justina Irango is not the Justina Irango who have been seeing in the league. The freedom assurance as in the league, we are not seeing the same freedom here. Maybe Immaculate Achen, she's lifting the team up, she's taking the team forward, she's running here and there, but I would say we've managed to balance the two, scoring the goal and again keeping a clean sheet in the first 45 minutes.
Yeah, so Coach Magida, did the first half go as you wanted it to be? What are your key takeaways for Uganda particularly? And we expected Kenya to be a more physical side, but turns out the Kenya we expected isn't the Kenya we are getting.
Yeah, actually, comes to the girls. I think they have followed the coach's instructions. They know the importance of this win. They know the importance of an early goal, like scoring before Kenya, and also maintaining that score so that you cannot concede. So far, they are doing well. Good play by the captain Vicky. She's doing well, like defending and also talking to other defenders, like organizing the defense, because you know that Brenda is a little bit technical and more tactical, but they have tried to block the gaps and they have not given the penetration to the Kenyans. 1-0 so far, the girls are doing better. I think as they started in first half, they should continue with the second half. They should pressure, like put pressure high, and also start to build up in the midfield because we are better up front. The Kenyans game is not as we expected. They're kind of trying to start the game from behind, but they're playing those long balls. And today we are good with Vicky and Arachi defense. They're also challenging them. So far, Ugandans have played better.
Well, of course, we do have talent in there. And as I mentioned earlier, we may not physically look as they are, but we might be better on the ball compared to our opponents, particularly. But now you'd see we created so many chances, but we couldn't convert all of them. We were able to convert one. How best can we change that as we are coming into the second half?
Yeah, I think Immaculate has to be a little bit more patient in her position. Yes, it might not be the original position when you look at her. She likes to go running here and there because in the previous match she played as a left forward, and now she's playing as a central forward.
Yeah.
So I think she needs to be more patient there. She has speed, so she just needs to be patient there and maybe receiving balls from the right and left flank, at the same time from Brenda Nasaka and the others from the midfield, and maybe we could get more goals in the second half. But when she's not there, I think we will get few opportunities to score the second goal.
We look at our opponents, Kenya particularly, and I'm trying to find out exactly where they are struggling. Particularly, is it in their defense, or is it the pace that Uganda is having, particularly in this game? Where exactly is Kenya struggling? Those are the areas that we are capitalizing on.
Yes, their midfield is not functioning well. There are no players that are separate.